Welcome back to the Red Light Talk Show, episode 11.
1-1.
You already know.
That's right.
11. Thank you, all you guys, for subscribing, liking, commenting, supporting the channel.
Yes, 1.2K.
You already know.
Innomuzik.
Innomuzik host.
Chaoticbuddhist.
Chaoticbuddhist. You already know. Today, we're going to have a good episode. Guys, we're going to talk about karma.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about not only karma, but we're going to talk about what it is.
Right.
Is it really karma, as we know karma, or is human behavior?
Well, coming from a Buddhist, I think karma is more of a spiritual. Well, from my practice, I can tell you that karma is basically causes.
Coming from a Buddhist, there you
Cause
go.
and
I
effect.
can feel that.
You make certain causes. In Buddhism, you basically just carry your karma from life to life. That's the only thing you carry with you. You don't carry memory of this life, even though sometimes you feel like you've known people for like a long time, and it's like you probably have a karmic connection. But that's going off topic, but as far as karma is concerned, it's basically cause and effect. Every cause has an effect, either be a negative or positive effect, and you carry that with you. So let's say that you're born in a shitty country, you probably had some fucked up karma in your past life. That's our belief, you know what I'm saying? And in order to eradicate that karma, we chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
That's a pretty big word, eradicate. This guy just comes
it's what I've been taught, and it's what I practice. So we chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo to eradicate that negative karma. So let's say that in this life, I came in with the baggage of like some fucked up karma, right? Let's say I was an assassin or whatever.
Right.
And so that's why I was born in East LA, in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to big East LA.
East LA, baby, all my people down there. Anyways, to make the long story short, I could eradicate that karma and live a better life in this life and in a future life by chanting to eradicate that karma, so good benefits will come my way, even though life's about suffering.
Okay.
And one of the Buddhist principles.
So you're like preparing yourself for the next lifetime.
In a sense, yes, but you're still living this life. But we don't think about the next life. We think about eradicating the negative karma.
Because obviously, if you do it in this life, then you did good. So in the other life, it's gonna be good, right?
Yeah. At the same time, you're right. So you
once gets the other.
And you can get benefits in this life. So you're cashing in. It's a double stock. Okay. You're putting money into two stocks.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's what. Basically, in a nutshell, I have my book with me, but I don't want to bust it out. I don't want to thump. You know what I mean?
No, hey, karma's a big topic.
It's
a topic that people believe in it. Some people don't believe in it. You know what I mean? It's just like any other topic.
What do you think about karma? You think it's human behavior?
I think big part of karma, if not everything, is actually human behavior. Even though I do believe in powers from the cosmos, you know what I mean, like the energy that you throw, but yet even that gets questioned, because the energy that I throw out there, like if I'm good all the time, for example, I'm good all the time, and so good is gonna come to me, all the time.
Sense, common sense.
All the time, right? It's supposed to, as the law of, so there you go. It's supposed to, but there is actually people that do that, and still bad things happen to them, not good things happen to them, but they live their life good because they're going that way.
Right.
But I see personally that they don't get nothing, you know what I mean?
Like in return?
Nothing in return. Yet the only thing they get in return is spiritually, which is peace to themselves for the next lifetime, as I see. Not only if you're Buddhist, because you don't have to be a Buddhist to believe these things like that. You know what I mean? Like you do good is gonna come back to you.
Right.
That's what the thing is. Just like Buddha said, there's a thing Buddha said that throw the dust in the air and it will come back to you. Right. That's why the karma is karma. But most people have like a wrong conception of it, like a wrong like
in what sense?
Like they think wrong about it, first of all, it's not no supernatural stuff. It's not supernatural. It's not like, there is like a divine thing, boom, 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 doing things, It's not that. So most people in the West, as I hear on my research, that most people in the West actually believe in karma a different way that people in the East believe in karma, where it was originated, you know what I mean? So from over there, they have it's all deep. it's all deeper than what you think it is. You know what I mean? Deeper than you know. It's all, and they even admit it. It's a mind thing. It's a psychological thing. But yet, a way, is actually something that drives you to live life better.
Right.
And so most people, like a lot of people, adapt to this.
If it pushes it to be a better person.
To be a better person with yourself and to others. You know. But in here in the West, people have a thing that is like what I do to you, you do to me. You know what I mean?
Is like an eye for an eye type of thing?
Yeah, like an eye for an eye thing, because that's kind of what they believe in karma. Like, you know, like even when we were talking to our friend, you know what I mean? That he was saying something about that. He was saying something that I was like, you see, that's even human behavior.
Right.
So like I was like, oh, like it's the way we are. It's the way humans pretty much are. It's like in this lifetime, as society, the way we are. Like if I steal from somebody, at the end of the road, something might happen to me, not because karma, not because magically karma was like, I'm gonna get you at this time and boom, I'm gonna get you. No, it's because somebody thought the same thing you thought when you did your bad thing.
Right.
It's a thing that is the circle. It's the circle of life.
Yeah,
I would say.
Like Simba.
Yeah. Like, you know. By the way, that's a dope movie, actually. I saw the movie.
Oh, you saw the remake?
Dope. Yeah, the remake's pretty dope. I mean, you know, I'd rather watch the cartoon one, but whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm used to that one.
Off topic. Let's go back to the topic. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that, like, it's not that. It's like people, like, if you, like don't lie to people. Don't lie to people because this and that. You lie to people, you're like, fuck it, and everything good keeps on coming to you, and then at one time somebody's gonna lie to you, and you're gonna be like, oh, fuck it, that's happened because I did that. That, you know. Right. That, you know, like in Spanish we say bueno que me pase and shit.
What if it's like you say it's human behavior, right?
I mean, it could be. I'm not
so,
saying that it's facts.
Let me put it in a different perspective. Buddhism is about human behavior and how we react and we interact with each other. Most people think it's like you go and you pray and there's this fat Buddha. Actually, that's not Buddha. That's actually a Chinese deity. If you really look it up, it's not really Buddha. A lot of people think it is.
Oh shit, facts. There you go.
So look it up. But no, if nothing, Buddhism is actual human behavior. Like you said, you might go and think of something and then somebody else might think the same thing and they do it to you. You know what I mean? That's all about, in Buddhism, we call that the world of animality. Like where everybody's just on top of each other, doing each other wrong.
That's what they say. If you don't think that way, then the world will be a better place.
Yeah. So you're in the world, in Buddhism, there's 7 worlds, and one of them is the world of animality. The one below that is the world of hell. Before that, it's the world of hunger, which is greed. And you know, every level, it's like the Wu-Tang. You know, every chamber, like the 7th chamber, 8 chambers. So, in Buddhism, we believe that to be the world of what you just described in a very, I would say, psychological, scientific way.
Okay.
In Buddhism, we call that the world of animality, where it's like I'm gonna harm you. I want to eat you up, but then you're going to do harm to somebody else. Okay. See what I'm saying? So, in a sense, I feel like what you just explained, it's Buddhism, but on a scientific level.
Okay.
Kind of like, you know, what when we believe is basically the law of cause and effect, the universal cause law, you know, cause and effect.
Yeah.
And it goes to the, you know, universal laws that exist within the universe, as far as like the 3 Newton laws of like, what goes up must come down. Yeah. You know, if I push,
just like the dust coming back to
exactly.
You. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, it's all a circle, man.
So, anyways, that was dope. Though. That was actually so the circle,
man.
Once again, the circle of life, Simba.
Yeah. No, seriously.
No, I mean, yeah, it's serious. I mean, this is something that this is a way of living, and I actually like the way it is because it makes you a better person, and whatever makes you a better person, I don't care what it is good.
Right.
You know, and I respect that. But I just don't like the way people use karma. People use the word karma. And
for example?
No, like that. Like oh, karma is like when you use it. You hear it a lot in relationships and shit. Like when they cheat.
See. It's like, karma's
when
a
they
bitch.
cheat. Oh yeah, karma's a bitch and shit. Like, you know.
Karma's a bitch.
Or the guy saying, yeah, karma's gonna get that bitch.
Yeah. Maybe so. We don't know.
But it's
not to go off topic. Okay, here's the thing. When I was 13, okay, I know this is crazy, but when I was 13, I asked out the first girl in junior high, right? Like officially, as a teenager. And she said, I said, her name was Carla. I said, Carla, do you want to go out with me? And she said, I want a real man.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
all right. So that was my first put down, right? Later on, I heard that she has like 3 baby daddies and she's fat and disgusting.
Oh, shit.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? Like, like it goes back to what you're saying, like how people say, "Oh, karma's gonna." In some sense, maybe it is because of the decisions they've made. They made bad decisions. You for example, let's say this.
But what makes it say that that's karma? Because when she told you, if I was a psychiatrist and I was hearing this, I want a real man. I would tell you that girl would get pregnant fast. Because she will go with older men.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So
that's her karma, her decision.
Yeah, and I would say that she would give herself easy to older men.
Yeah.
So that means that triggers the high percentage of that she's gonna have different babies with different guys.
Pretty much.
So that's just what I'm saying. So what makes you think that it's not that? And then you call it karma because you know it as karma. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I see where you're going with that, and I agree with that because here's my prerogative. No, but here's my perspective. It goes on to the decision making she made. You see, like you said, it's by you being a psychiatrist, knowing, okay, she's definitely gonna get pregnant because she likes older dudes. Right?
The percentage is high. I'm saying that she will.
Okay, but the percentage is high. But it's those decision makings that she made, wherever you are, Carla. It's the decision makings that you made. It's the decision makings that you made that is the end result.
Okay.
So it's her causes. You see you see my little hand goes. Her causes made the effect. You see what I'm saying? That's her karma. That's what we believe as from a Buddhist perspective.
Okay, from a Buddhist perspective. So now I tell you from a regular human being perspective. That don't practice that kind of way of living.
Right.
I would tell you that was easy red. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was easy red.
Right.
So because of what I just explained to you, but it does make sense what you tell me. So that's why for me it's like, damn, it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Because I always believed in karma, but I always believed that humans are capable of crazy things and wonderful things at the same time. So if we're capable of both bad and good things,
well,
you know what I mean? It's like,
well, think this for a second, man. We're the only species that kills for fun. No other species kills. A tiger.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, think about it. A lion in safari, it doesn't go killing wild buffalo, water buffalo, just because I want to see how it feels to kill.
That's a good theory, but I'm sure there's some animals that just attack for attacking. Because they want. I'm sure, but I'm not positive on that because because that me thinking straight out the top of my head. All the animals are territorial, so they would attack you because either they scared of you.
They're scared, exactly.
Yeah, because
or they want to protect their family.
Yes, or they're hungry.
Reason. Yeah. Or they're fucking hungry, right?
Not just because they just want to freaking be like, oh, you look fucking yummy, and right now I'm just gonna bite you and spit out the chunk and just leave.
No,
white sharks do that a little bit, maybe. Because they confuse you with a seal, and then when they bite you and they be like, "Oh, this is not a seal. Fuck this!" They spit it out. So that's why they do that. It's not because they're savages and vicious, even though they are vicious, but not quite that vicious to say that shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, I see what you're saying.
It's like they bite you out. Where's the cream?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I feel what you're saying with that.
So lions, think about it. Lions don't go out killing. I'm just gonna kill just so I can feel like a bigger person. Yeah. They kill because they want to feed their family, their little cubs.
That's just because the
circle of life.
We like I said, we have bad and good. I don't know, for some reason our instincts is that's what it is. That's
like, I don't agree with that shit when people go and kill animals and fucking put
hunting?
them as trophies. Like, I mean, I understand if it's for survivalism and you need to eat the damn thing to survive, but just to go kill it and just put it on the fucking thing.
Just put it like that. Would we like aliens come down here and start shooting us because we're overpopulating the earth? Because that's what they hunt. They hunt because there's abundance of them. So they could and then control their shit. You know what I mean? That's why they have the hunting shit. I personally don't agree with that hunting shit.
Yeah, me
so
neither,
yeah,
man.
so that's what. How would they feel if somebody
Aliens,
do that?
Yeah.
It would be fucked.
Imagine your face. Can you imagine that shit? Like, imagine.
You'll be fucked up. Be like, yo, don't go outside. Don't go outside. Aliens is killing people because there's overpopulating. Even though the government is doing that on some shit.
That's on the
no.
All right, let's get back to the topic. Yeah, we got a little bit too conspiracy.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
But back to karma. So that's what I'm saying. So like as you were saying that we are the only species that kill. For fun.
Because it goes back to what you're saying. We're destructive, but yet
we're
creative
destructive.
at the same time.
We're destructive, but we're creative at the same time. So we cannot. I can't say that. I can't say that you can't judge us, but for being like that, you know what I mean? But it's our instinct. Like there is an instinct inside of every single one of us, and it's pretty much almost the same, which is defend and protect. You know what I mean? So
fight or flight.
Yeah. You do everything for it. You know, and that's what it is. So that same thing, other people think a lot like that. Other people do it for fun.
Exactly.
Other people, you know, and so what you do in like any little thing is already invented. That you do, if you think that you still were the first one that did it, then you're fucked up.
Right.
Because every single little action that we do is already invented. There's somebody already in the world did it. Right. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like. If I cut you right now and you be like, oh, isn't that cursing me out? And I'm like, damn, fuck, I cut Jenny and Jamie and shit.
Right.
Somebody else gonna go and cut me, or somebody else is you know what I mean?
No, I feel you. Yeah, it's actions. It's actions.
It's a thing that something happens. You know, things happen.
It goes back to we're the only species that can do stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like if somebody gets really angry, they go at you and they start choking you or whatever, you know?
But could it be that the first dude that did those actions threw the energy out there? Now that energy is running in a circle, like how you said. All them actions, they're all running in circles through the whole entire, you know?
Yeah.
So, it could be that. It could be that. Damn, I could definitely be in this Buddhism thing. I tell you.
Oh, there are circles everywhere.
Yo, because I'm really thinking of Dr. Strange going like, No, but seriously, it's
No, yeah.
It's kind of like, it's I don't know, like what I say. Karma for me is mostly human behavior and what we know of karma, because I don't think we have reached that level to know what karma really is, and that's why people like Chaotic right here, they study and they practice and they chant and they keep on doing it and they keep on doing it because maybe once in their lifetime they get enlightened. You know
I'll be honest, from a personal feeling, I've as a matter of fact, I'm going to Japan next week for my pilgrimage. I go once a year to the head temple out there up on Mount Fuji.
Take pictures over
there. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll bring some pictures back. We get to put on the next show. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But I have definitely felt an epiphany, like when I'm chanting with the head priest. It looks like something out of like Indiana Jones, man. It's crazy as fuck. I can't describe it, man. It's just you're there, the head temple, the priest is there with all like 30 priests around them, and it's just like it's like this one moment where everyone's like one out of many, one like we call it Itai Doshin, out of many bodies, one mind. You know, we come together like fucking avatars and shit, like Dragon Ball Z kind of shit, bro. Like, when I come out of there, I feel like a fucking Super Saiyan.
Yo, shout out to all these people that follow Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, shout out. Serious K, I know he does.
S.
And so, anyways,
Danny does that.
Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny does that. Yeah, Danny. Shout out to you,
bro.
To Danny. All right, but yeah, I feel like a fucking like a Super Saiyan. And it's
in what sense though? Like you could think that you could go and take over the world, or
no. It's like in the sense of like
you bravery. Like what does it do?
Okay, I felt like an overwhelming. I guess I could say like a transcendental feeling, like an overwhelmness of happiness comes around me, and like this pure. Like at one time I cried, man. Like I was just crying. Now I know emotional. It's like this overwhelming of joy.
Your whole entire completely part of the brain that hits
exactly. Yes, it does. And then that's when I say you have an epiphany. You feel like you can barely touch the fabric of time and space like that.
Oh shit, that's serious.
Yeah.
That only you get only that with ayahuasca or whatever.
No, the natives down in Brazil. Yeah,
I would definitely do that. I'm dying to go to Peru and do it.
I don't know. I would have to sound like a waiver. Like if I come back fucked up.
Nah, man. Actually, you could do that. Yo, if I go and do it with a curandero, with a dude that actually does that, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I thought about it, man.
Because for me, like seriously, I still have a lot to look, you know. So I would definitely do it. But anyways, maybe I look at karma different if I do that because I see stuff because you supposed to see
the ayahuasca shit. Yeah. Probably, bro. Like you never know, man.
Oh yeah, because you know how it is. But right now, it seems to me like it's mostly, you know, like human behavior to his potential. But yet again, there's a principle with it, and that principle is like, you know, like you said, give good energy out,
right?
So you can get good energy back, exactly. And then you could actually live good in other lifetimes.
Yeah, but then like it goes back to what I'm saying, what you were saying, like what if you give good energy but bad shit happens to you?
Because it happens every day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But yet, like I said, but when that happens, you still have enlightenment within you.
Yes, so exactly. That's
still gaining.
Yes,
you're still gaining. Now the world is not giving you the materialistic things that you should actually be enjoying.
No, it's true.
But you don't need that
but in Buddhism, it is to live is to suffer.
And that person would actually not miss these things. That's why when I said that is because when I said that I actually mentioned that these people live good with it.
Right.
These people live. I'm gonna put an example of these people. The people that they always take them as suckers and they still there.
Right.
You know, you lie to me 20 million times and I'm still there. And I'm still gonna believe what you say the next time too. You know what I mean? Like people like that. People that would give without expecting anything in return.
Right.
Those people are doing good to themselves.
Right.
Like sometimes I say, like, you know, like I don't really like have a lot, but I'm happy with myself. You know, I saw a picture in Facebook the other day that had Rihanna and Drake and shit. She was drinking a Heineken. She was drinking a Heineken. So the meme said, look at her, one of the top billionaires women in the world, and she's drinking a Heineken. And look at you. 2 pennies, 1 socks, I want to drink them a wet bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is what I mean. We always want things that we don't need. Things that we don't, only that we desire.
Right.
And those little, believe it or not, those little factors and those little objects is what throws you the way you live. Throws you out the way you live. Yeah. Because you might lie to obtain something.
Right.
You might kill somebody to get something. You might steal something to get, you know what I mean? To get what you desire.
You're making all those
there you go, to do desire. And that's why Chaotic right here is saying that all these causes, they have an effect.
Exactly.
At the end of the line. But for me, that effect sometimes don't come like that. Most of the times it comes losing everything. And when you lose something because of somebody or because of certain reason, there was always a reason why it happened.
Right.
Like there is always a why it happened. Exactly. Not because, you know.
And that's what I'm talking about. You hit the point. Man, you should come to one of my meetings, man. He hit a point. We talk about that in my practice, that sometimes people, they don't understand why they're in the situation they are because they don't understand their personal karma. Yeah. But what he just said, maybe it's something that I'm doing wrong with my life that I should change to make a better outcome. You see, most people are so trapped within their own brain, and they don't understand that they're making the same mistakes over and over. So they're creating that karma.
Desires, their desires is making them do stuff.
Exactly.
They don't see it because it's good for them because they want it. They want it, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
Even it could be the little minimum thing, but that it is. It's just the winning. But for me, you see, that's human behavior. It's the instinct that I was talking before.
Yeah, it's the greed. It's the greed.
Yeah, it's to create, to get to do bad things and miracle and wonderful things at the same time.
And we believe that's a state of, and when we talk about the 7 worlds, we're talking about state of mind. So the greed is state of mind, animality is a state of mind, enlightenment is a state of mind. You know what I mean? It's just a state of mind. So going back to what you were saying, that greed, it's like, why do I have to go get a Beamer? Why do I have? It's like when I was a kid growing up in the 80s,
I mean, if you work for it,
that's different.
That's different. For all God's sake, go get it and enjoy it, and God bless it. But
but I'm saying, like, back when I was a kid, if you own a Mercedes, you own a Mercedes. There was no leasing. Now you can go lease a Beamer or Mercedes, look good, but looking good, but going broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Looking good, but going broke. You go live with your moms in some fucking apartment and shit, or you go live in the projects, but you have a fucking Beamer. It's like...
Unless you're taking care of your parents.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Good point. Good point. But if you're not, you're a douchebag, you know?
but that's what I'm saying. So, like it's just a thing, like, you... Just because you did good in life, you're not gonna get good things. It's in yourself only. Right. You know what I mean? You gotta work your ass off to get good things, materialistic things in life.
Right.
Because even a gallon of milk costs like almost $5 now. So you know what I mean? So let's just put it like that.
I drink coconut milk.
I mean, you have to almond milk, all that shit. That shit costs a lot of money these days. So you know. So, like.
No, I ain't killed to 4-4. Dude, I gotta drink coconut milk.
Oh shit.
Oh, anyway, let's go on topic.
Water.
But yeah, go on to what he was saying about karma. Yeah.
So yeah, karma. What we were saying is that like, it's like, for me, it could be like that human behavior thing. How people rotate things, how people do things, exactly. How people behave, their instincts, their desire makes them do things. It could be the same thing you did. So that, you know. It should. I don't know if it's karma or it's not karma, but whatever.
It could be.
Yeah, but
I feel like it is. I don't know.
Some people think that karma is super superstitious,
no,
like super like supernatural, like, you know, there's something. It's something like fake that we invented.
No, it's not.
Like in order for, you know, but once again, if Buddhism invented that to get people, these people live their lives good, and it's not even a complete religion. Like, you know, religion itself is really like, it's powerful. Like they do this, they do that. They always have conspiracies within them.
Yeah.
But you don't see a conspiracy or hear a conspiracy about the Buddhisms, never. Only that they have secrets, mystical secrets, that we're just not ready to understand. And that's why they don't give it out.
No.
Why would they give you a poem, put it on YouTube, for what? So people could malpractice it and play it like just the Ouija board and start doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But this supernatural thing is real, though. I'm not gonna say that karma is all supernatural and is all like that, but there is some supernatural.
Like it's not in mystical.
Buddhism.
It's mystic.
With the monks, there's something supernatural that they could do things that they defy the law of the body.
That's what the chi, man. You ever see the kung fu movies where the
guy,
like,
that's what I'm saying. So going a little bit off topic without the karma, but it's just because we're still in the monks, and the monks that's what they do. They do good things. So but what I'm saying is like. It could definitely be what I'm saying of human behavior because of the examples that there is. There's 1,000 examples.
And I'm taking a human behavior concept and I'm putting it here. You see, this is my little box of Buddhism, and I'm putting his behavior inside there because it's like this. You know what I'm saying?
Because apparently I didn't know that.
There you go. It's like that. It's like everything he just explained is basically what.
So for me, karma, it could be something invented. So we could actually live life better. You know what I mean? For me, it could be that. You know?
Oh, it's not for me. I actually believe in karma.
But yeah, I mean, of course you're gonna come on. That's like me saying, no, I'm not gonna believe in baby Jesus. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you.
So it's a thing. It's a thing. Once again, when we're talking about faith, it's a thing of faith, bro. You have faith in that. You put all your faith in it, and sometimes you use it, and you as an individual malpractice that faith.
Exactly.
And that could guide you to do bad things as well.
And then another individual that practices the same thing you practice, better things is going for them because they're practicing with more individual faith than you are.
There you go.
And it's not like this practice sucks or this religion sucks. No, it's just that you as an individual are not living up to what the practice.
That's not what you really want. That's not what you really want.
Right.
That you had a different perspective of the whole entire thing. So when you went, you saw that it was not what you wanted.
Exactly.
And then you just don't say, oh, it was bullshit, this and that, whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Like for example, Christianity didn't work for me, but I don't knock it. You know, if you're a Christian or Catholic, that's your prerogative, that's your choice. It works for you, you know? And I feel like everyone should think that way, you know what I mean? Like, okay, like you just said, it didn't work for you, okay. It worked for me.
But you should have an open mind that it could be true.
Hey, well, you know, I do.
Because I have an open mind thinking that your thing could be true.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
It's true.
But other people, that's what that open mind thing. That's what we have to show. Because we are open-minded. We actually giving opinions of what we do. The thing in this particular episode is that he's Buddhism. So that's his faith. So he cannot question it. He can, but he doesn't want to do it.
And it's not like
he doesn't have to.
It's not like a habit. I mean, I'm human, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody questions shit. I question my own birth.
You said that every religion mostly question, but then that's when we come to that. We don't question faith. We question ourselves.
Exactly. The individualism. Yeah, I got you, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's fucking good, bro. I like that.
Good.
I like
that's
that.
good. That's good. Take that to Japan, to your temple. Be like, yo, I got a boy. You got a show, the Red Light Talk Show, guys.
Yo, subtitles in Japanese on the bottom. The little letters.
We have an episode of Buddhism almost. We talked about karma, and he said nothing but good things about you guys. So there you go. Get them. So maybe they send you a little
packet.
Yeah,
welcome.
Statue of the little statue of the little thing that you said. The guy. What's his name?
No, it's a gohanzen. It's actually a little squirrel.
Really?
We chant to a squirrel. We don't chant to an idol.
Well, the squirrel is actually like a.
And the scroll is basically the Buddha's mind. He enshrined his mind in there. Everything, the negative, the positive, hell, heaven, everything in there. So when we chant, it's a reflection of us.
Okay, so
it's pretty cool, man.
Okay, so break that thing down. So what do you do actually when you go to that temple in Japan right now?
Well, it's like the same thing as we go to the temple in Queens. If you guys are interested, let me know. Write down. It's in Flushing, Queens. We go. The priest is there, and they do get married and they have families and kids. Just putting that out there. They open up. It's called a butsudan. Inside the butsudan, it's a scroll called the Daigo Hanzen. And what the Daigo Hanzen is Nishin Daishonin, which is our Buddha, which is the Buddha of the latter day of the law.
All right.
When I talk, I don't want, I'm going into like.
No, go ahead. I asked you, so there you go.
So what we do is basically Nishin Daishonin is the reincarnation of Shakyamuni, who was the original Buddha in India that everybody knows historically.
So he's the one that started.
Nishin Daishonin eons ago, yeah.
So he started before Buddha.
Yeah, he started before Buddha, before Shakyamuni.
So everybody that starts saying that Buddha invented this thing and saying that thing, they're just talking out of their minds.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so Nishin Daishonin was basically Buddha's teacher in a previous life eons ago.
Okay.
And he was the first one to be self-enlightened. So when he was
how he did it,
he was self-enlightened by himself. He himself was self-realized. He had a self-realization of his enlightenment, which is the mystic
kind
part.
of like Constantine saw that vision of God in the sky. So he was like, okay, so he made Christianity a thing after that.
No, Constantine. Well, not like that.
I mean, I'm saying, I'm just asking if he had a vision or he had like a trance.
No. He just had. It was a prophecy. It was a prophecy that Shakyamuni wrote.
Prophecy.
He wrote a prophecy in something called the Lotus Sutra. In the Lotus Sutra, he said there will be one Buddha who was my master in a previous life, who will lead Buddhism into the future of the latter day of the law.
So that's Buddha. He prophesies Buddha.
Yeah, he prophesies another Buddha, which is, you see, Buddha, we don't pray, when we pray to Buddha, we don't pray to the Buddha, we pray to infuse our life with the Buddha. You see, the Buddha in our practice...
It's the palm of the hand.
Well, not the palm of the hand, but it's just an example, like his scroll.
Yeah, there's a movie, Kung Fu Hustle, that he gets the power of the hand and at the end he does this. His power move, his power move is that one. Boom, and he has his hand. That's shit is dope.
Good, man.
Yeah.
But going back to the topic,
we're
movie
heads,
yeah, pretty much.
Actually, we're 80s movie heads.
Yeah, pretty much. That's when we grew up. But anyways, so the squirrel is basically it's his enlightenment, and he left it to the world so we could be enlightened. So when we connect with him, with the Buddha, we're becoming one.
Okay.
And so then it's kind of like, you ever seen Avatar when everyone's plugged to that damn thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like the Matrix.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's like the Matrix. Yeah, we're all being plugged. We're all many embodied, become one Buddha mind. So you might have your problems. I might have my problems. Someone else might have their problems. But when we come together and when we chant as a group, we're bringing all that energy and we're just putting it into the Buddha mind, and we're becoming one with the Buddha mind. and that way we can eradicate our karma, and then we see how we can fix the problem.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good shit, man. They got meetings in Newark, bro, if you're interested. Yeah.
They got what?
We got meetings in Newark, like statewide meetings. But my temple's in Queens. If you're interested, write down.
I would just go for scientific research.
That's perfect.
You know?
No, you might be, you know.
Scientific research, I actually would go and, you know, see what's up, see how it is. Because I'm really, you know, I don't know. Well, I'm very skeptical about when it comes down to religions and way of living, because especially to a way of living. You know, because it's a way of living. You know what I mean? It tells you, the fucking word tells you what it is.
Way of life.
Way of life. You know what I mean? So.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, what comes around goes back around. That's what I'm telling you, the circle of life.
Is that the one with Timberlake?
Yeah, with just Timberlake. Yeah,
so Scarlo, right?
So what comes around goes around. Okay. That was actually the question that we said and that we asked, and actually coming back to that could be more like, you know, it could be the other thing. Because I was gonna say it could be definitely 100% human behavior, but nah, because it could be it could be
it could be everything I just explained.
Yeah. Because it's like what comes around goes around. Yeah. So you don't know what comes, and you don't know, but it's gonna come around. You know? Whatever it is that you do is gonna.
There's a lot of people that don't believe. Look, for the people that don't believe in karma, they think God doesn't real. It's like, I remember my priest once saying that karma is like, you ever seen those like big, it's like persimmons that they grow so big, and then they fall on the ground because they're so big. Like, your karma is like a persimmon. So you might think you might not have, it's like, oh, it's never gonna happen. You might be doing people wrong and nothing bad happens to you. You just gotta wait for that persimmon, all that negative karma just to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually it's gonna fall on the ground and it's gonna hit you like a can of whoop ass.
Like the Rock.
Like the Rock.
Because that's what he does. He's like, I'm just a big guy. What is it that he said?
Whoop ass.
Yeah, big kind of whoop ass.
That's the way they explained it to me. So, like, if you're doing negative things to people, believe it or not, it's going to catch up, man. It's going to catch up eventually. No.
Why? Because other people are just like you.
Exactly. They have their own persimmons.
But, you see, because if I would have been answering me this, what I was just saying, I would say, but not because people do that thing. It's just because karma put that kid there to do it to you.
Right.
So you can know how that feels.
Exactly.
But yet he didn't answer that way. I answered myself.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. Because the fact is that I understand. I'm trying to look at both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to choose a side.
Right.
Because it's both questionable.
Right,
Just like even Christianity is questionable. So, it's not that I live my life questioning everything. I do have my strong faith, but yet again, I do believe that, like, once again, I believe that humans are capable of a lot of things, and
a lot of bad
what
shit.
you do to you, what you do to somebody else might do it to you because the fact that they do what they do.
Yeah.
A dog is a dog everywhere. One plus one, at the end of the day, 1 + 1 is 2 all the time. So, even in China. But what I'm saying is that some people take it to that extreme level of like, all right, oh God, don't do bad things because.
Oh no, I mean, come on, man, you gotta be practical too, man. I mean, we do live in something called the human world.
In a society that is very harsh.
Yeah, no, I don't want people to have this misunderstanding that our practice is like, I'm looking at everything I do. Did I do
everything?
You know, it happens. Shit happens. You know.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's not we're not micromanaging our karma. If that's what you're trying to say, we're trying to no, I don't micromanage my karma.
No, some people. No, I'm not telling you that there is just some individuals that do that out there. Like I say, there's all type of people in this lifetime, bro, in this world. So there's like, and you know, not that I've studied all of them, but like, you know, there's a lot of people that you be like, holy shit, like. You know, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know, why would you use that like that?
Abusive management at work, man.
There's some Buddhism right now. There's some Christians that go give attitudes like to people, like, you know what I mean? Like, live their life. They're having a bad day. They just take it on others.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. Like, you know, it's just a human instinct. I tell you, it's a human instinct. Like, if a person gets you mad and it triggers that little thing in your brain, that emotional thing, you're gonna flip out.
Yeah, definitely. No, I believe that.
So, you know.
Yeah, but it goes back to what I'm saying. I don't micromanage my karma. It's just, I'm self-aware of what I'm doing. Like if I do something bad, I'm like, oh fuck, I did something bad. I'm not going, oh shit, I did something bad. Oh my god, no, come on, man. I mean, come on, let's be practical. It's like, okay, I fucked up. Let me make it up in some other ways. Let me balance the universe per se. You know what I mean?
Like Doug was telling us. That he was like, oh, that he thinks of karma as if he does a good thing, he has to go do a bad thing because he has to balance that.
That's just being you, No,
but
that's
funny. That's superhuman behavior.
Oh my goodness, man!
That's superhuman behavior.
So
he's actually choosing, literally, to do this and that. But that's one kind of person, and he lives his life good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What tells you that he's doing a bad thing when that works for him? Whatever works for me, that works for you, man.
No, it's true.
It's
true. I just, hey, whatever, bro. Do you, man.
Whatever works for me, don't work for you, man.
Go blast that music in that Jeep, bro.
Shout out to Dougie, yo. Shout out to Dougie. You already know,
man. Yeah, you already know, man.
So.
Who wants cake? He knows that. He knows that story. Who wants cake?
Oh shit.
You know what I'm talking about.
But you already know. It's like, some people, like karma itself is just the point. What I like from it is that at this certain time of like 2020 almost, people think of karma as if you do good things happen to you. If you do bad things happen to you. As long as people keep on living that way, then there will be a better world. You know what I mean? But then again, the people that don't believe in that, the animals that just drive, that what drives them is just to eat. Right. Those people, because of those people, other people do bad things too. You know what I mean? So they're like a guy's doing good, and then there's like a rich person comes and mess up his path of the life.
Oh, okay, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and make him get so mad that goes ahead and mess up another person's life.
I see.
You know what I mean?
So it's like a cycle, yeah.
And then like he keeps on doing it. He keeps on doing it, and it never stops.
It's like a chain reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, but there you go. Is that an instinct? Or is that really a circle of supernatural?
Karma.
Because people don't call it supernatural, but what the fuck, man? You're talking about an invisible motherfucking force that guides everything through a circle. What the fuck is not supernatural about
man.
that?
It's not mystical. It's mystic.
I like that word.
Yeah, mystical. Yeah, mystic. No, not mystical. Not like the rapper. No, mystic. Mystical. Remember mystical? Mystical.
Yeah. What song he had? He had a good song. I be rocking.
Yo, what happened to that guy, man?
What is it? Wait, hell yeah.
Show me where we're at.
Hell yeah. Show me what you work. Danger.
Damn, man. Damn, mystical. Anyways, going back to topic. Yeah, going back to what you were saying. Going
back to so. I mean, it's like once again, I stand firm on what I said about human behavior. I do not back down from it.
Right.
and I do not back down on what I said about karma being invented as a word to kind of guide people to do good things. You know what I mean? Which is not a bad thing at all whatsoever. Shit, Christians should learn from that shit. You know what I mean? And learn something better so people could follow, because they're fucking bad. So, and
we're humans, It's like, See, we're sentient beings.
Yeah, there you go. They should say I'm more human than Christian, but there you go. They should always say that.
I'm more human than Christian.
Yeah.
I'm not Christian-like, but I like Christ. Right?
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm go to church every Sunday, but somebody comes and yell at your kid, you're gonna go ahead and curse the shit out of them and almost kill them. And if they touch it,
that's coming out of church.
That's coming out of church.
Yeah.
But yet they will kill if you fucking touch their kid.
Yeah, man, especially if you're hanging out with Michael Jackson.
Whatever happens to what the priest was saying about... hey, that's crazy. Dave Chappelle said a good joke about that shit. For real.
Alright.
But damn, I even forgot that's what I was saying. That was crazy right there. That nigga making Michael Jackson.
Yo, I'm just saying, man. I don't know. It came first person that popped in my head. It's like, don't get that guy around my kids.
Yo.
Great music though.
Oh my god, I forgot what my train of thought. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh man.
Holy shit. Guys, forgive this. This is crazy right now.
You talking about kid touching and stuff. That's the first person that came at my head.
It's but what comes around goes around.
Right.
That is real. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I think it's actually like a thing that not us. I mean humans.
Right. Sentient beings.
Yeah. I don't know who did it. He was talking actually a little about it, more about it. Now this is when I learned that there was somebody before Buddha that started the whole thing. So he's actually I'm more curious about.
And he'll probably show up coming to my temple to ask questions.
How did he get enlightened? How did he find it for the first time?
Exactly.
Did he had disciples just like Jesus?
Right.
Did he had a group? Did what Buddha did? Did he
do
something?
A posse.
Yeah, like a posse, not a posse. Well.
So I said posse. A posse, man.
Well, yeah, they have, kind of like that if you're talking slang from California in the 80s, you know?
The Wild West. Remember that movie, The Wild West?
Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
That was good, though.
Yeah,
Don't flick.
I was thinking about Young Guns the other day, man.
Young Guns is
dope.
But
bro.
The Young and the Wrestler was pretty good. That's a cool show. The Young and the Wrestler. The Restless.
The Young and the Restless,
The Young and the Restless.
Was that a soap opera?
No, that was like a series.
Oh, damn.
I remember I used to watch it because they used to give it late night, and I used to just watch it, and I'm like, oh shit, this shit is pretty dope. I don't like Western shit.
I'm into
Western is crazy shit. It was cool because they didn't know anything about it, but that's another topic. We're getting out of topic. We're getting out of topic.
Next show, man.
What?
Western society.
Western society. When these two people actually did with Pocahontas looking like girl. What's her name?
Who?
The girl that.
Salma Hayek?
No, the lady that actually. I said Pocahontas, yo. The lady that actually guided Lewis and Clark to the.
Oh yeah, her. Yeah, I don't know her name. I forgot her.
I forgot her name. She comes out at night at the museum. I forgot the fucking name. Hawareya. I don't know. It's how little.
Hiawatha?
No, that's the drink. You come.
no. This is an actual Kiowa.
That's the drink, nigga. That's the drink.
No. Damn, what's her name? Okay, we'll look it up. We'll bring it back. We'll look that up.
We'll look that up.
Get that. You got that, all right?
Yeah. So that one of these days we'll do a topic on Lewis and Clark and how they expand to the Western. Yeah. To the Western world. And actually, it was a pretty interesting thing if you really know. Though I know a lot of history. That's pretty good. So anyways, going back to karma.
Right.
Going back to karma. I don't know. My conclusion of karma, I said it already. Mostly human behavior. We have not yet topped that notch on at least our side of the world have not gone. That's why this chaotic right here is going to Japan. He has to actually go to Japan to get the real treatment.
Yeah.
Because the East is where it is at right now. In this Buddhism religion. This is where you could get them.
Right.
You could go over there in the mountains of, what is it?
No, it's on the foothill of Mount Fuji.
No, that's your temple. But what about the temples of the Tao temples in Nepal?
Oh, that's in Nepal. That's you mean the Tibetan?
Tibet.
Yeah.
Tibet.
So where the Dalai Lama chills.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I said Nepal. Where is Nepal?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
it's in
I thought
India.
Nepal was like in Canada somewhere. I was like,
No. You're right. Nepal. It's in between India and I think China. Yeah.
All right, so they
Free
have,
Tibet.
because they have. That's one of the wonders of the world, right? The temples in the mountains.
Yeah. That's a different sect of Buddhism. I don't want to get into it, bro.
That's powerful. That's the supernatural part that I'm talking about. That's interesting. I would love to go there.
All right.
Talk with one of them monks. You see, they're higher. They're higher level. It's like CIA, NSA, Secret Service.
Yo, I've been watching too much Men in Black over here, man. What the fuck, dog?
There's levels of branches of levels.
Shout out to Alvin. Roast beef.
Alvin! Smoked dogs. You already know. Yo, we still gotta bring this nigga over here, dog.
Man,
I don't know why the fuck we don't bring this nigga, man.
I know, man.
Part of the fam. You already know. He gotta be here.
So going back
to karma. He should have been in karma, but he close to it. Fuck. He was part of. He would have a lot to say about karma. Shit. But you already know. Karma's good. Not that I'm not meaning anything though. I don't mean anything. I'm just saying.
No.
But anyways, big shout out to him.
Yeah.
But anyways, my conclusion on karma is that. What's your conclusion on karma, Chaotic?
My conclusion is it's cause and effect, and it goes back to my personal practice. This is just me. It's not the but what we believe is basically cause and effect. That's what karma is. Whatever cause you made, there's effects to it. It's universal, man. It's kind of like universal laws of like Newton. You know, what goes up must come down. Every action has a reaction. That's what my conclusion is.
I mean, you always gonna come up with like, you know, the side that you teach, that they're teaching.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
which is the side that I'm actually studying right now, because I know my side.
Right.
I'm just studying your side, and it's pretty interesting. It's very intriguing. It's very.
So when you go to the temple, you're gonna ask questions. You can ask questions.
I'm definitely gonna. I want to sit down with a.
We have introduction.
Maybe not
meetings.
with the priest, but like with somebody a little lower than the priest.
No, but
because I don't want them to hit me with so much stuff that I'm not gonna.
No.
I'm gonna be overwhelmed. You know.
I feel like you need to go to an intro meeting, and you're open to ask as many questions as you want.
Because I'm very I question a lot of things.
I
don't want to sound like the hater in the thing.
As a kid, were you like the white kid? Why?
I was the black kid. Yeah, I was the black kid. I was the black. But only in a certain age, because I was pretty not white kid in the beginning. Yeah, I was.
Yeah. You're the white kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna tell a little story of infancy that I have, but I'm not gonna do it because it's not cool. No. Actually, yeah. It's just too personal. I can't say.
It's cool.
It's not personal. Maybe one day I get schwappy enough to say that. Schwappy. Yo, shout out to Black. Yo, where the hell he at?
You
already know.
Did you get that tan yet?
Nah.
Have you come out now?
The hater. Remember?
Schwappy. Oh man.
No, shout out to him, yo. God bless.
Yeah.
But so when I say God bless, when I tell you, if I actually, yo, Jamie, God bless you right now, when you're going to travel, you're going on a plane, and I'm like, yo, Jamie, God bless you, man. You know what I mean? God bless you, all your movements over there. What do you think when I tell you that?
I just think I take out the God part and I say I keep the blessing. It's like blessing. It's like, and I won't say God bless to you because you know from my.
You won't come as a blessing like that because you don't that word God is not.
No, that's the thing. It's Buddha blessing. So I say.
But you see, for me, talking as a human being, not as a Christian, I would say that's why, because I don't think I'm a Christian seriously, because I debate that religion way too much to be in it.
But you are agnostic. You believe in something.
But I believe in a higher power that created everything.
Right.
For me, God was so big and so smart that he knew that this whole thing was gonna happen, not in the way that it's happening right now, because our life is not dictated. We create our own destinies. But yet again, he knew that so many that the world was gonna get full of people, full of us, and eventually we were gonna, you know. So he put different people's like there are different names for gods. There are different names for God, not for gods, for God. There's different names for us. In the Greeks call him Zeus. In India they call him what is it? What called the god Shiva? Shiva. Allah. And you know what I mean? So everybody, Buddha. Buddhism. What is it called?
But we don't. But that's the thing.
But it don't matter how you put it, because you're putting it and I understand you. Because that's the way they're teaching you. Right, but yet again, it comes down to the basic of it is that you believe in the higher power.
Right. Which is the Gohanzen.
There you go. That might be God.
Yeah.
That might be God. That's how you call God.
Yeah.
And he's happy because you believe in something that created us and gives us that thing, that power to do the thing that you're doing. You know what I mean? They give you the strength to do what you're doing.
To become a Super Saiyan.
You know? That's funny because that's what they study, right?
Huh?
That's what they...
Oh, yeah, Super... Yeah.
That's what they study. That's crazy. You should watch that. Why you don't watch it? That's Star Trek, bro.
I know. I like doing that shit a lot.
The fuck you talking?
Live long and prosper.
I seen you doing the Star Trek. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing Star Trek shit?
I just like live long and prosper, man.
But like I'm saying, you know, that was a pretty good point. You cannot fucking debate that. That was a good fucking point.
Yeah.
I just said, like, you know, but you know, I don't know, Chaotic. We all have our own little things of what we believe in karma, what we don't believe, and you know what I mean, and it's whatever what I say is whatever guides you, whatever you know, whatever makes you to be a better person, whatever helps you to do that. You know what I mean? You live life like that.
Pretty much.
Try to avoid the desires. Try to avoid desires. I know we all do. I have some. You know what I mean? We all do.
I know, man.
But I try to battle with them, like, cause they tend to fuck up your path, you know. And just try to do that. That's my advice to you guys today. And it's not that I'm going to be giving advices every fucking day. Right? It's just today. Yeah. I feel like doing it right now. And
every show you give the final thought.
Yeah, the final thought. No. You get the conclusion, but you don't get an advice like this every time. So, coming to this, we already come to an end to this episode 11 of the Red Light Talk Show, man. On karma and what comes around goes around. Chaotic said his words. I say my words. I hope you guys actually have a good
if you say
concept of karma.
Put your comment down below.
Yes. Yes. Feel free to comment. And we'll take all type of comments.
Yeah, even if you think I'm full of shit.
Just say it. Just say it. Just
it's
say
a big country, man.
Hey, that's what we do. That's what we do. We take criticism and give it a thumbs up. I love it. So, with this on this note, thank you YouTube for letting us have this amazing show, Red Light Talk Show.
Red Light Talk Show, 1.2K.
You already know 1.2K. We're going for that too. We're going for the 2K. We're going for that.
Thank all the viewers.